Well, you said that you would get calls for hits.
Mm-hmm.
This is during cell phones?
Mm-hmm.
So people would be comfortable enough to have a call that's traced on a cell phone from their personal phone to your personal phone to talk about a murder.
That's how once I went to the Fed, they tapped my cell phone.
Aha.
Yeah, the guy used to beat me, and I would call, but it took him maybe 4 months to get my phone tapped, but they actually got me on the phone talking about criminal activity. The Feds, yes.
Yeah, I'm always so scared of phones. If I'm ever talking to a friend of mine and we start talking crazy, I'll always be like, all right, if anyone's listening, I'm making all this up. I have no idea. Don't tie me to nothing crazy right now.
Mm-hmm.
I assume, matter of fact, I always assume when speaking to people that the phone call is being recorded in some capacity. Mm-hmm. I just assume that. Because I've had, people like Turk have recorded my phone calls and put it out. So I just assume, unless it's someone I really, 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 really trust and we go back 20 years, I assume when me and Boosie talk, I assume we're not recording each other. What I'm saying? I never even think that. But people who I just deal with casually, I assume that my phone call is being recorded. So I never talk to anybody.
Yeah, you like to text a lot.
I text. But even if I text, I won't text something crazy because I know that it could just get reposted. So
yeah, that's how my mother be. If I'm on the phone and I hear in there, boy, you don't them Fed listen for. Like, mama, I ain't do nothing. She be spooked. That's how she be. Anything the Fed listen to, your phone tap, boy. But I didn't my homeboy, he's a C Killer Stone. He used to tell me how the Feds can arrest you for talking on the phone. I didn't believe that. And man, we used to talk reckless on the phones because we were young. We didn't know no better.
Yeah.
Because first thing you thinking, the Feds they only target, first we thought the Feds target the mob. Then it went to the big kingpins. And once they got all that, okay, now the little bottom tier. Now we got, I met guys in the Fed with little grams of crack conspiracy. I know one guy had 15, one guy had 30 years for one bullet. So the Feds just started getting outrageous, grabbing any and everything. But yes, we used to talk on that phone, man. And sometimes be thinking man, we could have got that penalty.
What was the most you ever got paid for a hit?
$40,000.
$40,000. What was the most you ever heard of someone paying for a hit?
$50,000.
So pretty close to what you got.
Yeah.
The $40,000 hit, is that something you admitted to?
Mm-hmm.
What was it for?
Drug deal gone bad. It's the guy who paid me, he's in the Fed. He front people drugs. And sometimes a person will look at you and be like, he's soft, I ain't gonna pay him.
Yeah.
And that might be the case. The person might be soft and is not a violent person, but they have money. So now with the disrespect, you know what? Go ahead. Now, and I've seen people killed for $2,500.
Okay, so you got paid $40,000 for someone who ripped off someone for some drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And you went through with it.
Of course.
You got paid up front?
Half.
Half up front.
Half up front and half when you finish.
How nervous are you collecting the back end on a payment like that, knowing that, you talked about how certain dudes who will put out hits and then kill the dude when they come to collect the money.
Mm-hmm.
How nervous were you collecting that money?
I wasn't nervous because I always had somebody with me. Uh-huh. One of the hot boys or somebody was with me that's another killer that watched my back or hold me down because I know how cutthroat people are.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we were on point back then.
So you never got ripped off for a payment?
Never.